Student page 128. Add A1 to A2 to create a new equation C1. All right, we're going to have to remember what A1 and A2 are. A1 is y equals x plus 1, and A2 is y equals negative 2x plus 10. It says add them. Well, you know, adding is something as simple as drawing a line and adding what we see. Y plus y, 2y, equals x minus 2x, that's negative x, and 1 plus 10, that's 11. And there we go. That was the adding. Then multiply a1 by 3. So now what they want us to do is take this a1 and multiply it by 3. We can do that very simply, 3 times everything, and this is going to give us something like this. 3y equals, and remember I'm distributing across everything, even with the equal sign, everything gets it. 3 times y equals 3 times x plus 3. Why is this solution also, why is the solution to the system also 3, 4? Explain your reasoning. Well, basically, all I have to do is substitute in. Imagine putting 4 in here and 3 here. 2 times 4 equals negative 3 plus 11. 8 equals 8. Check. Or 3 times 4 equals 3 times 3 plus 3. And hopefully you see here that we have 12 equals 9 plus 3, or 12 equals 12. Yay, good math. The following system of equations was obtained from the original system by adding a multiple of equation A2 to A1. That sounds painful. It says, find what multiple of A2 was added to A1 to create D2. In other words, something, some number, something, we'll make this a little question mark, times A2, should make a multiply sign, plus A1 equals D2. Well, if we do some algebra the way that we're used to, what we would like to do is move the A1 out of the way. So some multiple of A2 equals D2 minus A1. Here's a nice way to unlock this. So let's think about what D2 is. D2 is 3y minus 3x plus 21. And if we subtract a1, we remember a1 is y minus x, y equals x plus 1, excuse me. I'm trying to subtract already in my head. And remember we're subtracting, so I'm going to go through and put a negative sign in front of everything. Negative, negative, negative. Now we've got to subtract. And we get a result of 2y equals negative, oh darn it, this was 21, equals negative 4x plus 20. And that's all good. All right, now the thing is that that's what some question mark, that's what something times A2 equals. And if we look at what A2 was, here's A2. Well, here, let me just write it here. A2 is y equals, let me make this an is y equals negative 2x plus 10. Can you see the multiple of this, that 2y equals negative 4x is? And I hope in your brain you're thinking, yep, if I multiplied all of this by 2, I would get it. So the answer for this one, what multiple of A2 was added? 2. The multiple 2 was added. What is the solution to the system of the two linear equations formed by D1 and D2? Well, we got D1 and D2. What's the solution? I haven't done anything different. I bet you if we put 3 and 4 in there, we're going to get it. We know it's 4 and 3 here. 4 equals, 3 plus 1. So if y equals 4 for this one, with x equaling 3, we hope it's true here too. 3 times 4 equals negative 3 times 3 plus 21. 12 equals negative 9 plus 21. And this is a true fact. 12 does equal 12. We're all good? Is D2 equivalent to the original A1 or A2? Explain your reasoning. Okay, this is a tough question. And I think the easiest thing to do is go ahead and take a look at what's going on here. So we have 3y equals negative 3x plus 21. We want to know, is it equivalent to either A1 or A2? Well, if it is, it's going to have to either have a slope of 1 or 2 and a y-intercept of 1 or 10. So the easiest thing we can do here is just divide through by 3. If I hit everything by 3, what I'm going to get is I'm going to get y equals negative 1x plus 7. So y equals negative x plus 7. We have generated a whole another new equation that still has the same answer, but doesn't have anything to do with, it's not got the same slope or the same y-intercept. So it's completely different from everything we've done, and yet it has the same. Next task, start with equation A1, multiply it by a number of your choice, and add it to the result of A2. So, let's see. Well, I don't feel like working too hard, so a good number of my choice would be 2. Yeah, I know, lazy me. So that would give us 2y equals 2x plus 1. And then it says add it to A2, so let's go ahead and put A2 down here. Negative 2, oops, Miss Love blew that one. And then we get here 2y equals negative 2x. Oh, this turned out a lot more interesting than I thought it would. So we're going to add these two together, and let's see if you see what I see. Do you see what I see? We get 3y equals, we've got a 0 here. So 3y is going to equal 12. And interestingly enough, that's also an equation, but when we divide by 3, we get y equals 4. Whoa, didn't even do that on purpose, but that's a great answer. It says, what's our new equation? Our new equation is y equals 4. It said, okay, so we have to check and see if our solution is 3, 4. Well, the y is 4. 4 does equal 4. So, yep, we got an answer like that. Very interesting. Nice ending.